Hello and welcome back to another Tech Talk episode. My name is Matt and today we're going to take a look at our resin thickener and its many uses. So let's get into it. Our resin thickener is a special grade of filler that once added to an epoxy mix will start to thicken while giving excellent adhesion and durability. Resin thickener can be mixed into our tinted epoxy, clear and glaze ranging from 10% up to 80% and beyond. The lower range amounts create a thickness similar to that of ketchup, while 80% or more will produce a thickness similar to peanut butter. So today I'll be mixing 200 ml of glaze epoxy part A, 100 ml of glaze epoxy part B, and 30 ml of our epoxy tint. These are mixed before adding fillers or additives, and this ensures the epoxy is adequately mixed and will cure. So now that our epoxy is mixed, we can start to add our thickener and demonstrate how that works. The first mix we'll be making today is at 10 to 20% addition rate. This is worked out on top of the already mixed epoxy. So we'll add about 40 ml to our mixed epoxy here. This mix is great for laminating and applying boards and fiberglass and is still flowable but just not as syrupy as normal resin. Our next mix will be at 30 to 50% addition rate. Again, worked out after the mixed epoxy. So we'll add about 120 ml of resin thickener, with the resin being similar to mayonnaise. It is great for bonding and gluing surfaces, filling in corners and clinging to vertical surfaces. The final mix we'll show today is 70 to 100% addition rate, which will give you a peanut butter-like consistency. For this mix, we'll add about 300 ml of thickener to the epoxy mix. As you can see, this mix is quite thick, which makes it optimal for gap filling, fairing, and anti-sag formulations. This anti-sag formulation is great for vertical or even upside down surfaces. Due to the thickness of epoxy after about 20% addition rate, for a smooth finish, the epoxy will need to be sanded as the thickened epoxy is no longer self-leveling. Resin thickener can also be added to our GP Clear epoxy. When mixed in, it turns GP Clear more into a glue, making it ideal for bonding applications. However, due to the nature of GP Clear, you'll need to add about 10% more thickener to reach the same viscosity. For example, the addition rate is 10 to 20% for tinted, you'll want to use 20 to 30% for the GP Clear mix. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.